Hello YouTube, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic on this beautiful day. Today I'm going to show you how to print LP currently in the jungle, and not only printing LP, also being able to understand the game really well. And I'm going to introduce you now to two type of champions. Number one is going to be Lilia. Lilia is currently on this patch, and I'm very sure on the next patches as well. Probably, in my opinion, S tier and one of the strongest junglers there is. And she is, if you know how to play her well, which I will show you here, an option for you to literally print LP. If you're lower elo, if you're higher elo, especially if you're a Master E player as well, since Master E isn't that strong, she could be a really good secondary pick, which you can learn. Make sure though that you enjoy the champion. I always tell you guys, you should be enjoying the champion, and only if you do so, then become extraordinary good on those, and you can climb with every champion to challenger. You can climb to every champion with rank 1, but especially if you enjoy the current meta, if you enjoy meta picks, and you enjoy the pick in general, then you have won the lottery, my friends. Okay, now why is Lilia so strong? The main answer is because of the synergy of a Blackfire Torch and Liandry's. With her passive, she then has 3 types of burns. So if you play her well, which I will show you as well in this video how to do so, you can have a very easy time in climbing. The second champion will be Rumble. Rumble is a champion that has a very low pick rate in the jungle, but is secretly broken. I do believe that Lilia and Rumble are almost at the same level. I do have to say, Rumble is harder to master because you need to understand a little bit more. Lilia's just an easier version, but both of them are equally good, even though the win rate of Rumble is a little bit higher. I do believe because Lilia is a little bit easier to play that both are very good options right now. If you look at all the elos, especially in lower elo, S+, even in master tier, S, 53, 55, 50, 100%. Okay, that's not accurate. But as you can see, throughout almost every elo, if you go all ranks, she is S+, and she's really strong. I personally do not believe she gets nerfed, because her pick rate isn't that high. Other champions that have higher win rate have higher pick rate, so I highly recommend to check her up if you do play her. Now, I'm going to be showing you what you should be doing. Here, as you guys know, I always give you as much knowledge and information as possible. So I'm going to show, even though other content creators like Kirei-sama, I have much respect for him. He's a coach full-time as I am. Much respect for him. He's a really good player. Challenger since I think 10 years almost. Or maybe even longer. He's the one who has been challenger every single season consistently at the end of the season, which is really impressive. And now I'm going to give you my opinion on this, and you can read it out yourself as well. Lilia's sleeper OP and currently one of the strongest junglers if played well. You see? If played well. I'm going to analyze it for you as well so you can improve. So make sure to become consistent and play extraordinary good. If you take a look at the OPGG here showed, there are a few things that you should notice. Pause it and think about it. What should you notice? You should notice that throughout all this time, he has an average of 8 CS per minute plus. And he has it every single game consistently, which is extremely impressive. If you also notice that his death is very low, that is an indicator that he does know how to play passive, slow, consistent, and smart. Kirei, same as me. I think I even do that a little bit more. We only take fights if there's a very high chance we get a good outcome. I personally, I think I do that a little bit more. As I said, that I clear my camps always on spawn, especially with champs like Lilia, Brand, where you just clear them very strong. By the way, keep in mind, Brand is also a very strong champion. In general, AP champions are really strong. Talia's getting patched next patch, nerfed next patch, doesn't matter. Still gonna be a very fine champion. Okay, next. With the new jungle item XP buffs, Lilia gets a huge advantage from XP buffs. Why? Think about it. One of the biggest fundamentals. Because it's her personal strength that she clears very fast, so she gets more XP faster. Therefore, it's a buff for her. 80 items being nerfed and tenacity. This is gonna be also next patch. This is also very decent for Lilia. Tenacity removed. Really good for Lilia as well here in this position. A lot of melee champions. Why is it good to melee champions? Because Lilia is hard countering melee champions as well. And this is already very important information. I'm going to be linking the tweet here as well. Okay, now, how do you play it? Whenever you Q, take a look at this. I'm going to full screen it. Whenever you Q, hold the distance. Look how he plays it. He presses Q and then now walks away. So Xayah cannot attack him anymore. And she walks closer to Lilia, trying to attack her. And what does she do? Okay, she wants to flash Q ult, but she could also hold a little bit distance if she wasn't sure if she wants to flash Q ult. So Xayah, throughout this entire fight, could only do one auto attack on the Lilia. And that is exactly how you should be playing. Look where she stands. She stands here now, where again, Xayah cannot attack her. Now she's on sleep. Now she walks closer into WQ combo, Xayah dead. And that is exactly how you should be playing it consistently. Next one. If stacks are running out, use E either any waves or Drake to keep up stacks before getting invade. Without stacks, you can't play the champion to the fullest and you will become an NPC. 100%. You always try to have your maximum passive stacks. I will show you here. Look at your passive stacks. It's 4 right now. Take a close look, guys. And you want to make full usage out of it. You can E the dragon anytime. E over the wall to camps you don't even fight, but you get the extra movement speed. Or E directly when you are standing in lane towards the minion wave that spawned, because the minion wave walks in one direction, so it's very easy to hit it from a very long distance, and it will give you one passive stack as well, which is huge. Next one. Champion is really good level 1 and level 2 invade. That is fine because of her Q. Not necessarily needed. You can just start your chickens, do Crux into red buff, and you're very fine. Whenever you want to use E for gank, try to hit the minion wave. He's nearby as the E has a hitbox through the walls and minions. That is a very precise thing, and the rest doesn't matter too much. Now we take a look at the runes. I do believe those runes are the best as well myself, because having cooldown is just the core for Lilia. That's also why you take the ability haste rune here in the middle. You have 2 coup de grace as well, which is, I think, really, really good to have. In general, Conqueror, of course, is the best. Coup de grace, really good, so you can use it with your ult. You can just kill them very easily. And you don't need last stand, because usually you are full HP anyways, even on the fight. Of course, boots for the extra movement speed. You don't need it early, because you want to rush your items as soon as possible. The rest doesn't matter too much. That is all I wanted to share. And now we're gonna go right into the game, guys. And if you want to know more, I highly recommend to check out my course. It's currently on 20% discount. As you guys see on all my YouTube video streams, I give you an insane value, insane education, trying to give you all the information. And now imagine how much information you get from all the information I've gathered throughout months. The game knowledge I've gathered throughout 12 years plus. I'm a rank 1 player, challengers in 7 years plus, and I can help you climb to the ladder of success. And now we're gonna go into the game, and I'm gonna show you how to play Lilia yourself, my friends. Hello, my friends, and there we are, right into the game. We're gonna get it started playing Lilia. I think this is around Emerald / Diamond Elo. Very curious to see how that goes. We have a little bit of music in the background to have it very relaxation for you guys. And I'm gonna explain absolutely everything you guys need to do. Here, first of all, I'm gonna cover, I don't want to use my ward. Quick question for you guys, and I want an honest answer. Do you think Ghost is optional on Lilia? Give me a yes, give me a no in the chat. Whatever floats your boats, guys. The answer is no, it's not. Flash is decisive. And now think about it, why? Because you wanted the later mid-team fight to flash Q ult the entire enemy army. We're gonna have a skill with only 5.56 seconds cooldown. So Lilia is indeed a very good champion of starting chickens. Usually when you have AoE damage and low cooldown, a champion is good on starting chickens here in this position. Let's get it started. Attack the big one. Instantly queuing the big one. The main focus is the big one. Keep it in mind, guys. The small ones is just decoration, we call it. Haven't played Lilia in a while, but the champion, as I explained it earlier, is in such a good position that it's not very hard to make it work. We have an extra movement speed. Running down slowly, doesn't matter. Queuing in max range. I didn't miss it, but it doesn't really matter. Use all your abilities on cooldown. I do feel like I'm a little bit laggy, but it doesn't matter. Okay, look at the wave. Look at the wave mid lane and top lane. We use one more Q. Walking closer. All attack insta W. Do not kite it. Insta press W. Why? So yeah, our W is actually on cooldown and you can use it. I'm going to be Wing and then Q1 last time, it feels like. Qing one more time. I'm going to be smiting that, but I'm just gonna Q one more time so I get the extra movement speed with my passive. E over the wall here. Not very complicated. We don't look too much on the map. Why do we not look too much on the map? Because I explained it earlier. Lilia specific strengths and weaknesses. We do not want to go for an early game gank. As you can see, I missed my Q twice now on these minions. Haven't played Lilia for a very long time. Very cringe performance so far, but it won't matter. Playing in Diamond Elo and you will see the game is not that hard if you play with fundamentals, even if you mechanically struggle here and there. Max range Q always. Make sure that you get your max range Q done. Already Eing the blue buff here in this position. Gonna Q one more time. Should be dying from the burn. All attack gets some mana back. Ophelia's got first blood. We didn't need to gank. In most situations, guys, you do not need to gank it. So what matters more is that you have a very consistent playstyle. We're going to be taking a look at bot lane. Do we need to come there or not? Dies from the burn. I'm on my way. Not know where the enemy jungle is, but we are on our way. Now Nautilus walks closer. We are walking closer ourselves. Going to be E here. Was very close hitting him. Insta using my W or my Q for extra movement speed. He gets this kill as well. Queuing the minion wave to help the Aphelios push a little bit. If he wants to freeze it, it's still gonna freeze. It's completely fine. We're just gonna E here. Get some extra movement speed. Looked very consistent. I'm still gonna hit the minions even if Jinx is not there. I do have 2 smites, so I do potentially want to use my smite, but I want to have the extra movement speed. I'm going to be smiting my chickens most likely. Just gonna walk closer. Gonna E in a way where it's consistently gonna hit. Try to hit both of them. We're gonna focus Charm because he did use very good sidestep from him here. Gonna hit both of them. I have my Conqueror stacked. We do have our flash still. Need to flash that here. Otherwise, he could have flashed on my combo. Very well done from the Vladimir. Also has his abilities. I do not want to make it too risky, where there's a chance of dying. As you can see, I do make still some misplays here mechanically. It's also my warm-up game. Not very optimal. But it is totally fine. I'm actually gonna smite this and walk straight to my Crux. Does the Akali need help? I feel very comfortable here. And if you become very good mechanically, I think even here in the mid lane play, I could have gotten more out of it. Alright. Considering a reset, my wolves are gonna spawn soonish as well. My reset is pretty fine here. Q into insta reset here in this position. Now, while you reset, while you're dead, always think, what am I going to buy? Look at your items, look at your gold. We do not gank top lane, even though we get pinged to gank top lane, guys. Why do we not gank top lane? Nonetheless, think about it. Because Azir is just gonna disengage. We don't have any setup. Akali has no setup. So even if your team is crying, when your team this is a very big general advice for all of you guys. When your team is crying for help, you listen to what they say for every jungle, and then you make your decision. I listened to the Akali call of help, even though she's grieving, and then decided for myself whether it's good to help her or not, or to let her starve. You are in the position to decide, and not the Akali, whether you go for the gank. So if you go and you die, it is absolutely your fault. Going to check if I can go for Dragon. I do have bot lane Prio as well. Looks very promising. I have Smite very soonish as well. Gonna Q this to pull it out here a little bit. Just gonna ward here. W the Dragon. Q, E it again. I do have a plant here as well. I could potentially be taking it just to get some mana back. Oh, that didn't hit. I can't believe it. Make sure that when you play some Lilia, that your Qs are consistently gonna hit. The fact that I missed some Qs this game is very illegal. Especially when you play the champion more often. That should be very easy for you to make. Can we dive bot lane right now? I do not have ult yet, so it doesn't seem very promising. Hit both of it with my smite. With my Q. Gonna check enemy chickens if they are up. Invading enemy. Gonna Q it one more time to get extra movement speed. Do have my ult up. Really huge now. Chickens are down. Gonna ward the red buff. It's actually up, but enemies are missing. I don't think I can be taking that. Do have a fine reset. My reset calculated together. Looks very promising. He did get Void Grasp, but I'm still gonna reset because I don't have vision on the enemies. I do think of my items, what to use. Can I E somewhere to get extra movement speed?
Really?
My Krugs are about to spawn, so I'm gonna go Krugs now. Is it better than going chicken start now? What do you think, guys? Indeed, it is better. Look at that CS difference we have. We're in a really good position. I'm gonna E over the wall the moment I'm going to hit it. Instantly gonna take this extra movement speed. W, auto attack, Q in distance. Auto attack. And then again, look. Auto attack, Q in distance. I'm gonna E the small Krugs here to get that some extra movement speed. Cannot believe the small Krug survived it, but it doesn't matter. It's a little bit illegal. Just because I understand how the champion should be being played, even though I do miss it here and there. We're in a really good position. Do the double pull. I'm going to be Q smiting that. We see Jarvan top lane to be counter gank that. Doesn't seem that promising. We do see also that enemy chickens are about to spawn. Kali does seem to be very fine. Just gonna invade enemies here into my bot side camps. In a really good position. Or attack you. Really well done. Oh, I don't know why I stand still. I thought I'm gonna invade the enemy chickens already. Vladimir did try to heal from them. I'm gonna just a sweeper to see if something is here. Jarvan is still dead. Calculate how long he's dead. How long it takes him to go to his red buff. I'm very ahead of him. I just want to get my 2 item spike. Same when you play Rumble, by the way. You just want to clear because you want to get your 2 item spike. Does seem very promising to get a kill. I'm just gonna walk from behind. I'm gonna get the extra movement speed here from the minions. I'm just gonna kill the Jinx here very consistently. Gonna try to get the auto attack range done. Really huge. Gonna Q again, and then just gonna get my bot side camps most likely. I'm gonna give everything to Aphelios. See, bot lane Scuttle is gonna spawn, so I'm gonna take bot lane Scuttle here as well. Alright, W of course. Use all the abilities instantly so you have it sooner up again. I do want the Akali to respect that. And as you can see, look at the CS difference. We have almost at 10 CS per minute. How we played is extremely consistent. Let the Akali type Lilia question mark. Are you here? Yes, I'm not existent. I do not care about the top side. I care about the dragon and how I'm gonna win the game. And I'm going to be winning. I'm going to be climbing consistently. If I play Lilia now, I can, with not a single problem, climb challenger. You see my mechanical struggling? Doesn't matter. I learned it within a few games. I played very smart, very consistent. And I'm going to be climbing every single game without a problem. Going to Q again, and then I'm gonna find a reset angle. Voikos are about to spawn. We can play for Voikos. Mid lane is winning. I'm going to play for the winning side. Aphelios is winning. We do not care about Akali. We don't care. We care about winning through my bot lane. There are 2 options how you can play. You can instantly gank bot lane and give up Voidgrubs. Do we win topside? It does seem like we can take Voidgrubs and Dragon here in this position. KJ4, he could be everywhere. You don't give a fuck? Yes, exactly, Akali. You're right. I do not give a fuck. And I couldn't care less. I see the Aphelios, and that's what we play for. I said care bot. I could have said that Jarvan is bot lane for sure. We could have counter ganked that. It was not needed. Our team also should have just played a little bit more safe. Now we can consider top lane gank. I'm going to be Eing here. If I hit it, that would be really huge. I'm going to hit the minions nonetheless and get some extra movement speed. And as you can see, these top lane ganks are really pointless. Was a good proof of showing you if I hit my E, even then ulting them, it would just do nothing. He still has ult. He can still disengage it very consistently. And after this, I'm just going to play right for the dragon. And after the dragon, I will be just there to help my entire team get the dragon, win through bot lane, win through myself. Look at how strong I am already. Gonna E and W everything here. Look how beautiful it is to clear that. Isn't this the absolute joy of playing jungle? I do want to fight this guy as well. He needs to flash over the wall. I'm not gonna use my ult instantly. I do not even think I need to use my ult in the first place. I'm gonna use my ult because I get stunned here. Just gonna secure the kill here in this position. And now tell me how hard this is. Tell me you cannot do it. Tell me, guys, you cannot do it. Tell me, guys, you cannot climb. I don't believe it. I don't trust you guys. You can climb the ladder of success consistently without a problem. I'm giving you the knowledge with my course, which is in the description, with my YouTube videos, with my streams. I give you the information. You do not gank top lane. What did you learn from all the videos? What did you learn? You do not gank top lane. You attack the ward while you attack the scuttle at the same time. You're gonna consider now ganking top lane because now you did get the scuttle and now you can go for a play. There's a chance we still don't kill him. There's a chance he does disengage. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna try to kill him. And if we do end up not killing him, it is completely fine. And now do not text the wave, but I'm addicted in the jungle role, so that's why I text the wave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's wrong, Dream? Are you...
And now look at me, 117 CS, 3-0, 3 levels ahead of the enemy jungle every single game. I do misplay it mechanically, I do play it bad, I do make mistakes, we all do make mistakes, but we can climb together, hand in hand. I'm sorry. I do not have ult, so I don't like this play in the first place. We're not gonna use our E because it's a very inconsistent E to use. Just gonna take the plan and walk closer. The moment he gets out of his ult. Actually, I misplayed that again, mechanically, completely, but it doesn't matter because I follow the fundamentals. It's actually so... I missed my Q again. It's so funny. Guys, let me tell you something. And now imagine I focus on becoming the Lilia GOAT. Imagine I... Music is too loud, I'm sorry. Imagine I actually become the Lilia GOAT and I focus extremely hard right now on becoming mechanically it's a little bit more quiet now. Becoming mechanically extremely goated on the champion. How easy it is to climb the ladder of success. Look at my CS. I'm double the CS of this Jarvan. 4 levels ahead now. Have you ever been 4 levels ahead? Tell me, guys. And that's just because you did not gank top lane like a little piggy. Going to be smiting this here in this position. I'm just gonna clear here, clear there. There's a top lane fight. Akali dies. Sure, die. I don't care if she dies here in this position. What I care about is about the fundamentals. And I'm gonna walk and press flash Q just because I can. Who can stop me? On attack. E. Q again. I do attack the minions here. The enemies are coming. Flash ult. And now I'm gonna try. Can I fight it? Can I not fight it? Need to be very careful. Very well played from the Jarvan here in this position. And boom! Boom! And now Reset giving the CS to Syndra. I do check my items. What am I gonna buy next? While I do Reset, I consider the base already. Instantly gonna buy. Instantly rocking out of base. Not wasting a single second. Not wasting a single second. And we are going to the Herald now. Or bot side. We see my blue buff is spawning as well. Does seem very promising. Do we need the Herald to win the game? Do we need the Herald to conquer? We absolutely do not. So I'm going to be taking the dragon. The blue buff. Danger ping the Ophelia from taking the... Oh, misplayed that as well. I can't W over the wall. I missed it here for a second. Doesn't really matter. Going to EQ. Do I need to W it? I do actually need to W it. Can I... Does Ophelia need help? He does not need help. I'm very fast. I'm Speedy Gonzalez here in-game and IRL. And it does look very promising. One more Q and boom! It's gonna die from the burn like crazy. Walking close to the Jarvan. I'm just gonna Q smite. That looks very promising if he tries to disengage. Hello, my friend, baby! Over the wall. Does seem like he's about to die here without a problem. And now I'm getting closer to 5 levels ahead of the enemy Jarvan here in the top 1% of the highest elo in the entire world. You can do it yourselves, guys, and the enemies of F and GG. Pick up Lilia if you try to conquer. E here in a way that it consistently hits the minions. That would also be a little bit better. And GG, we won. Throughout all the educational videos, guys, you know that no matter when I play in lower elo, I will be conquering. And I want you guys to conquer. That's exactly why I do those videos. Feedback update. Absolutely beautiful here in this position as well. Good luck in your games. Have a nice day. Link from the course in the description. And I will see you on the next video. Like and subscribe. Take care. And I would like to read your comments.